Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another Daisy Ridley inspired look. I had a request to another one, and actually I got a request for a specific Daisy Ridley look. The request came from Kelly, and she sent me a few pictures via Instagram. She DM'd me of the makeup look. It's from the Last Jedi Mexican fan event, and it's very different from the last Daisy Ridley look I did. The last one was kind of greeny blue, kind of bold smoky eye, nude lip. This one is kind of a bit more colourful. It's kind of pinks on the eyes and a red lip. There's actually not that much, although it's pinks on the eyes, it's very simple looking makeup. Kind of mattish skin again and things like that. So that is what I'm going to be doing in today's videos. I really hope you enjoy. And so I've actually pulled up the pictures on Instagram that Kelly sent me for a reference. Yeah, so it is actually colourful compared to the last one, but it's not on the eyes. There's not that much going on. So I'm going to be attempting to recreate it. So I'm actually just going to start my skin first. I'm going to take the e.l.f. primer for this one, as it's kind of, like I said, she's got more matte skin going on. I'm going to apply this with my foundation brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to really focus this on my T-zone area and then gradually spread it out. Okay, for foundation I'm taking the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Foundation Stick. I have mine in F1, which is fair with neutral undertones. And I'm just going to apply only a few strokes because it's quite a full coverage foundation. Although she's definitely got like coverage going on, her skin still looks kind of natural, and so I don't want to go in too heavy. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. I'm using some different brushes today only because I cleaned mine all and it's still wet, so I'm going to use brushes that I haven't used in a while. This is the Iconic London, one of the rose gold oval brushes. Sometimes I forget how nicely these brushes blend out foundation. But anyway, moving on to concealer, I'm going to take my Lily Lolo Berry Beige Concealer. I have actually ordered a sample of the Hint Beauty concealer after so many people say it's a really good concealer to go for, because this one is going to run out soon, and once it does I want to try out a different concealer. I do really love this mineral concealer as well, but I think it'd be quite good after all the recommendations to finally try out. So I've got a sample of that coming my way, so I will do a video on that one. And actually I had to pick up 5 samples for the order. I couldn't just order 1 sample, so I've got a few other fun products to try. So I'm going to take this concealer and obviously buff this in all my usual areas, so under eyes, anywhere where there's blemishes and things like that. And kind of down the centre portion of my face where I put less foundation. I'm also going to just run it over my eyes just to counteract any colour there. And then I'm going to go ahead and set everything, because like I said, she does have kind of more on the matte side of skin with my makeup, my Beam makeup setting powder. Just going to take the same brush again and just lightly dust it over my face. I'm going to have to do this because, to be honest, all the foundations I own, none of them are, actually apart from my mineral one from Lily Lolo, although I want to get a different shade, none of them are kind of mattifying, because I tend to go for glowy foundations, so I'm going to have set for once my entire skin, but that's okay. And then it does look like she's got some definition to the cheekbones, so I'm going to go with my Lily Lolo Sculpt and Glow palette and actually take the contour shade and just do a little bit on the cheekbones. I'm taking the Luxie 536 pointed top kabuki for this. It's quite a dense brush actually, so probably not the best idea, but it's quite nice and tapered, so it's going to fit quite nicely. And literally just focus this more right towards the back of the cheekbones, because that's where it looks like she's got the most definition. Oh, that she's got really good cheekbones, which is probably likely as well. Been a while since I've contoured. I think she's got a very small amount of bronzer going on, just kind of across the face. I'm going to go in my e.l.f. Total Face Palette here. Ooh, and take the bronze shade first and just very lightly kind of dust this onto my face. Like I said, I think she hasn't got too much going on, so I don't want to apply too much. And then she's definitely got some kind of subtle blush going on. So again, I'm going to stick with this palette. I'm going to use this one today, I think. Just apply some to the cheeks. Going quite lightly and blending it up into the contour areas as well. And then once again, I think it was similar for the other Daisy Ridley look I did, where I don't think there's any highlighter. It definitely doesn't look like she's got any highlighter in these photos, and I'm pretty sure it's the similar case with the last look as well. So maybe she's just someone who, or her makeup artist just decides not to wear highlighter, I don't know. So moving on to eyes, I'm going to go with the eyebrows first. Hers are quite natural looking, kind of a little bit filled in, but not too strong or anything like that. They look, like I said, quite natural looking brows. I'm taking my Lily Lolo eyebrow duo as usual. Just go ahead and just fill them in. Okay, so moving to the eye portion, like I said, she's got pink eyeshadows on the eyes, nothing too heavy though. Kind of mainly focused to the lid and looks like it's been blended upwards. So I'm going to go in with my MUA 5 Vixen palette here. I am going to initially start off with a very vibrant pink here. I'm going to use my Real Techniques Bold Metals 200 brush first. Pick up some of that pink. I'm going to start packing this onto the outer portion of the lid. And her pink does go through the crease as well, but like I said, I think it's kind of more blended upwards, so I'm just going to pack it on for now and then blend out in a second. But just on to the outer portion of the lid. Now I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush. I'm taking the Real Techniques, these are the Duo Fibre brush, and just go ahead and blend that colour upwards slightly. Then for the inner section, it looks like she's got kind of a pearly pink going on, kind of more on the pearl side, and the shimmer, well, it kind of looks a bit glossy on the lid, so I may add something on top to make it glossy. But yeah, definitely in the inner section, kind of pearl, almost a slightly pink hue to it going on. So I'm going to kind of do a mix of things. So I'm going to take this pearly shade here and mix it a little bit with this kind of more shimmery pink here. I'm going to use the other side of my brush that hasn't not coated in the bright pink. So I'm going to take mainly that shade, just grab a little bit of that pink. And start packing this on the inner portion of the lid and bringing it across to the pink section, because like I said, it does look kind of shiny and glossy in that area as well, so I'm going to add some of the shimmer there, and like I said, I might go in and add a gloss on top to create a glossy eye look. So it kind of looks like her eye is glossy, maybe slightly wet looking, but I think what I'm going to do first is pick up that pearl shade again, and this time dampen it slightly. This is just Superdrug's Fit Hydrating Mist, just to make it look more kind of, the eyeshadow to look more wet looking. Yeah, so it kind of gives it more of a forward look, metallic, so it almost gets that wet finish, so without having to put anything kind of glossy on top. Okay, so she doesn't look like she's got any kind of brow bone highlight going on. So, to finish off the eyes, I'm going to go in with a little bit of mascara now. She's not wearing any false eyelashes. I don't think she did in the last look. And her eyelashes actually don't look like they're too heavily coated, especially the lower lash line. So, I'm not going to go in too heavy. I'm going to take my Gosh Rabbit Eyes mascara. And run it through the lashes. And hers look more as though they've been lengthened and separated as opposed to volumised. So I'm not going to do any wriggling at the base, I'm literally just going to run the mascara one through my lashes. And then for lips, she's gone for a matte red lip. It's not very defined around the outs, and the lip line looks slightly smudged. So I'm actually just going to use a lip liner for this. I'm taking my Lily Lolo Ruby Red lip liner. And I am going to initially kind of outline my lips, fill them in, and I'm going to go in and smudge afterwards. I'm just going to take my finger and kind of run it along the lip line. And kind of push the product inwards so it's less defined. And that is this Daisy Ridley makeup look complete. It's a really, like I said, very different from the last Daisy Ridley look I did. That one's much bolder on the eyes, smoky, a bit more dramatic. It's more fun, quite a simple look, a bit more colourful kind of thing. So thank you very much to Kelly for requesting this makeup look. It's a lot of fun and I really like it, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video as well. Keep your requests coming down below, always enjoy that, and any recommendations and things like that. But I've got a whole selection of really fun videos planned out that I'm excited for, so I hope you enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.